G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. Okay, so here we go again in Voxel Tycoon, and we are now. So what I did is I've been I've been hunting around. So in between episodes, I haven't really done anything except plan out what I'm going to do next. Now, I have actually been hunting around for the fleet editor, or the fleet window, and there it is there. So if we click on it, we notice here that we have all the vehicles and then all the trains, what looks like all the trains, and then all the vehicles, trains to come, and you can do the times. But then I like the filtering by route here because I could see how many I've got, and I think I had 5 of the purples with the iron ore going into Charleston. So, and then 5 of the woods. I definitely have 5 of the woods. What I did is I selected the 5th one of each of those and went back to send here we go. So if I do this one, send back to garage, it makes you select the garage, which is always good. But yeah, there's the garage there. It'd be good if that's in the fleet window. Maybe it'll be implemented. Maybe it's there and I don't know it's there. Yeah, and then we just cut those down a little bit. Now I've decided to do a couple of things. So firstly, I'm going to curb any future development that goes into this area here. So I don't want it doing that, and I don't want it doing that. Oh, I do want it doing that though. Can we undo? I don't believe we can. Ooh, let's see if we can even do this. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Okay, actually, that is going to be quite difficult. So what we might do is we might just do that, and yeah, we're going to have to do this. Okay, let me see. I don't know if we can do this. Yep, we can. Good. Okay, we won't worry about the turnaround now. In fact, we'll leave all that because what we're going to do is we're actually going to have the train lines. So we're going to get coal. I've actually been getting a bit of money here. So my loan was about £800,000. It's now, so it was about 700 out of the 800 available. It's now £380,000. So we're actually going to, owing. So we've still got about 400 there in in borrowing ability there. So I'm just going to borrow a couple of £100,000 now. And we are going to then jump straight in and get coal going into here. And I was thinking what I would do is I would run a hub. So I'm going to run some sort of hub here, a train hub into here, and have all the offloading going on here onto this main road. So we may have to move things about, and we may have to start off small and then rebuild. I think that's definitely going to be the case. But I do want to build it at grade here, so a grade down at this one. So we'll see how that all goes. Hopefully this isn't going to cost too much to get rid. But we'll see about that, and we'll see how the train's going to be able to go in there. I do want it down a grade, and I want it down a grade fairly early on as well, and I think the train's going to have to come all the way along here. So let's get the coal going in. I think we've got enough money to build the train line. It will be expensive, but we will be able to do that, and I think we'll keep the train line. Let's just look at the levels here, because we know that we could put the train line in here, and then I can keep him on this level, so he'd come in on this level all the way. Yep, he's going to be left and right for a long way, and he's going to come in here, and at this point he could probably go up one to get around the town, or we could have him going in here eventually, but at the moment we do want him coming around there and then sitting down at grade. So that'll be how that goes. We could even have him just come straight down onto the very bottom of the lake, and maybe get him going around there. You could see about that actually. Oh, that could be quite good. I wonder if we should just do that straight up. Let's see. Okay, let's see how much terraforming is going to cost actually. So we know we're going to have to put in a mining facility, and that first mine is definitely going to have to be, let me see, that is going to have to be a coal mine, and the coal mine is going to be here to start with, so that's pretty good. Okay, and that coal mine will kick off. Yep, there he goes. Now we do want a warehouse, so if I go warehouse here, and I put my warehouse in, he's going to be in a nice little catchment. So let's put him, say, there. Yep, and we want him just having coal. And then we'll see if we can get the train now down at grade, because that will actually be better. If we can get that train a bit lower, that would be quite good. So to get to grade here, that would be sort of 9,000. So that would kind of work. That's not too bad actually. I mean, it's kind of That's not too bad, actually. That could be quite nice. We are allowing trains to do a turnaround, although I don't want them to do much of a turnaround, so let's see. And I'm just not sure about the length of train, but here we go. Let's try a few different things out. So if I go here to stations, and we want this to spin around, and I definitely want it to be, I suppose one would work at the moment. And I could put it right in there, which could be good. Let's see, so how do we get him a bit longer? Is he like that? What do you got there? 95 meters, 100 meters. Well, I do like my trains to be big. Let's see. We've got train turnaround allowed, so I'm just going to go with that. So he is, what is he? Actually, I should have measured that because we want the other one to be around the same, actually. I do like him to be the same size, so let's do that again. And he is, if we have a look at him, he is, where can we build him? There we go. You got a little reading on the length up here, 110 meters. Okay, so he's 110 meters. We've got to remember that one. And we should be able to be off and running now. So let's see if we can. So that would come down there quite nicely. Yep. Now this is just going to be one up and back. This one. I think these train controls are going around a little nicer. Yeah, that kind of works. It's not so left and right. The angles are working out nicely because it's doing these 45-degree angles beautifully, actually. So let's have a look at those. If I do that, I want him to stay at grade, please. And stay there like that, and then go straight down. Just make sure he doesn't go up or down here. Just look at the lane there. Is that going up? It is going up. Let's keep him down there. Keep him down there. Ooh, okay. Are we out of money? Can't build here. Geez, we're getting close to being out of money. Oh, this might be a very expensive little exercise. I don't even know how close we are now. It's a nice little train line, actually, this one, because it's going to look great going along the river. We're going to have to see if we can borrow. I think we can borrow quite a bit more, so that's all right. Right, okay. Now we need to work out what we're going to do here, because if he has to get up, he has to get up. Because if he has to get up here, this is the way I see it going. That could be good. I think that could be good. Yeah, I think I am going to come through here. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll just come through here, and of course we're building at night time now, so that'll be fine. But we're just gonna, we won't be able to see what we're doing. But ooh, yeah, so that's gone. Okay, and I can't do that because that's in a different spot. And then he's going to have to come right the way down here. Okay, let's see. Where is he going to? He's going into here anyway. Well, that's sort of there. Right, okay, here we go. Let's do this then. Let's clear out. It's not enough money. It's 37,000. Right, let's see how much more we can borrow here. I don't want to borrow too much, but ooh, actually, let's borrow everything. But don't want to borrow too much, but let's borrow the full capacity. Okay, so that's 250,000, and I've got to put the fleet in there as well. So I think we're going to have to do this in 2 stages. We're going to have to make a bit of money and then do it. So let's do that. See if I can just do this. 19,000. What about if I take one more off? Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And if we go here with the station, he should be exactly the same size, 110 meters. I'm going to see if I can leave room for the turnaround there, and also room for these guys. You know, it is exactly what it is here. I need these guys to be gone. So that's going to be 6,000 that we, or whatever it was, that we're just going to have to see if we can do that. We've got the depots, we've got the rolling stock, we've got the engine to pay for. It's going to be interesting. So we'll take this right in here, see if I can get... Yep, okay. Now, as cheaply as we can, let's see if we can get that to there. So if we do this... yeah. No, it's going to have to be there, and then... Now, how come he can't come down there? Is that because of that? So could we do this? Yep, we could do this. Demolish, demolish. House gone. And let's go demolish there as well. Ooh, 158,000. We're really going to be struggling here. Well, it could be an interesting episode if I can't afford to do anything else. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to have to do the depot as cheap as possible. And where can we put the depot? I mean, I'll have to move the depot at some other point. I could run the depot just there, couldn't I? Depot is going to be 28,000. Could he be there? He could actually be there, actually. And can he join in? Can actually, yeah, so the depot's good, so he could go straight there and pick up, but he has to get the coal first. Okay, so let's see about this. And are we trying to deliver to here? But we could deliver direct to there without a... Actually, we could do that, just taking it straight in. Without a warehouse, I believe. Little gin and tonic to have with the game. With the Voxel Tycoon. Alright, here we go. Daylight again. Seeing the speed of those trucks. No, everything's moving at speed 1. Okay, this is going to be the cheapest rolling stock ever. And we want to go there. And... Okay, and let's see if we can now go to buy a train. Okay, so we get the class C17 for 89,000. That actually, this class O would be 69,000. We'll definitely get that one, and we're going to put on with him something that will carry some coal. Now these will carry they're 9 tons or 10 tons. I like the open cars, but one is 9,000, one is 12,000. So I think we're going to have to do this one and just reconfigure for coal and copy him. What are you doing there? 103,000. Well, let's go again for this. Game saves. Okay, let's see if we can do 2 more. 120,000. That's pretty good. I think we'll do that. Okay, so let's go into here and we'll get him a route. So we want a full load of coal, please, at the coal depot. I look forward to seeing him run at the bottom of the lake there. That's going to be spectacular. I love this biome. And not just the biome, I just like where we've got. This is just, yeah, something about it. This just works. And this is going to be really good. You can see here how we're going to be able to fit in sort of a 5 or 6 lane depot with lots of warehouses all around. Even reconfiguring some of the roads in the township if we need to, as would happen in real life. Brilliant. Full unload, and that's going to be there. Capturing here without any need of truckage, but we will be trucking out of there anyway. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so you're doing that. We're going to call this one, this route, I'm going to name this route Coal to Charleston North. Okay, and he's going to go release. And why is the vehicle lost? Because we are not allowing turnarounds, I believe. Is that right? I'm going to see if I can jump out of this one. Settings. Controls. Game. U-turns. Oh, U-turns. Brilliant. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Controls. Yeah, I don't think I can do it in-game. I might have to just see. Okay, so I believe that's going to be a turnaround thing that he needs. So if that's the case, That's just going to be that one. That's going to be no good. That's going to be that's an expensive mistake just to make, actually. Yeah. Do that, and then straight back into there. Is he still lost? Because that'd be a nice turnaround for one, and then we'll see. Yeah, he's going now. So there he goes. The Class O is now pulling out with his bogies and his rolling stock. I don't know what a bogey is actually, but he's got rolling stock. I know that much. These coal carrying open rolling stock, which we don't mind. I think things have changed a little bit. Things look slightly different, but yeah, he is able to do that. He will be lost when we get to the other side, but I might put the game on speed 2 because he's gonna come in here and turn around. We might put the game on speed 2 and see if some of these guys can start delivering in some wood. He doesn't even stop there. He'll go and spin round like a little toy train. But when he gets to the other end, we are going to have an issue, so we'll need to jump straight in here and have a look at that. And I do have now 13,000 to play with. Oh, look at that. Actually, no, we want to see him. That's a shame. That would have cost extra, actually. That was a mistake. We want to see him. There he goes. We want to see this train move along the front here. Now we've got 17,000 to play with this turnaround, which is going to involve cutting into the mountainside. But if you have a look there, I love the idea of this train running along the edge of the lake. I think that is pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Let's smile and we'll take a screenshot. Oh, hang on. We don't want that. And we don't want alt, please. There we go. So that's pretty good, and we might just get a few more of those. Yep, another screenshot. See to the gallery. Lovely. Okay, the Class O's heading down there. He's going to start picking up his first lot of coal, but he will need to turn around. So let's see if we can do this as cheaply as possible. So let me go here. It's going to be like this. Well, he can actually. What's that going to cost? 7,000. This is going to cost 12,000. Okay, I'm just going to go speed 3 and see if we can get this guy to come in. He's going to be stuck there. No, he's just turned around. Okay, so he has done the turnaround, so that's good. So the vehicle being lost, I don't think we have an issue with anymore because he's allowed to turn around there. I thought I turned it on anyway, but yeah, let's see. And he's going to start delivering his first lot of coal. So let's see him do that, and we'll see how much we get for this one. Okay, let's see how this train fits as well in our 110 metre. He fits in perfectly actually, so that's very nice. He fits in there, the coal gets offloaded, and we'll start seeing it go into here shortly. And let's see, did we get anything just then? Coal, you've got 30 out of 90. Didn't see any money come in, but we'll have to see. I think I might just get ourselves a warehouse here too. Yeah, money came in because the money's jumped up. But we will get the cut in anyway. Let's go to warehouse and put a warehouse in. And we'll do, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll just do that. So he could load into here if he needs to, and that'll be fine. You got the garage there as well. So you could almost load goods into here and have the garages on the other side. That could kind of work. Not the garages, the terminus. Oh, you got the garage there, I see. Okay, 8,000 there now. Let's see how much this is going to be for our little turnaround bits. Let's see there, so we go here. Okay, I'm just going to go speed it up and see if those the iron ore money can actually save us a little bit here. We'll see if we can go straight into there. And I know I can go into here. And just waiting for the rest of the money to come in. So while we've got one train, having this two-directional track is fine, but we will need to adjust that soon. There we go, that is perfect. So the train on this next trip should come in here and then go around here, around this little mountain cutout, and straight back into where it needs to go. We'll come in and fix this at some stage, because that's silly. But the rest of it is not too bad. There might be some cut-ins that we could do, but I think that's quite nice. Let's see, can we see this guy just do that? Do we want to follow him? Business on the verge of bankruptcy. Coal. Coal to McCarth. Now hang on, McCarth should be where we're going to. Maybe he's just not getting enough. So let's check that out. In fact, we can just... Is this McCarth? This is Charleston. So we can... McCarth. So he wants... No, that's McCarth, yeah. So he just needs to get a bit more coal, actually. 21,000... yeah, I will pay that because I don't want him to. I don't want him to go bankrupt. He's got very high demand. He needs 60 out of 90 with nothing in storage, so he does need a little bit more coal to come in there. Well, it is what it is. We've just set up a lovely train to do that, and he's got to come down these hills and into the town. Look at that. That's quite good. Yeah, I think we could probably get the train coming along here in a cutout and then down through there. Although, if it was here, get it in some sort of cutout and keep it all the way down would be really good. Actually, that's what we're going to do, because if you have a look at it, I think you only have to go up one. This is the grade that it is. If you have a look at that, yeah, that is the grade. So that would be perfect. Right, so that's all pretty good. I think we can just, yeah, I think that is done nicely. I don't think there's anything else that we can actually do now. Looking to see, we don't have any, because we've got one big town here and everyone is doing pretty well. They're all showing green. So if we have a look here at the wood situation, you've got 200 out of 115. So I think we need to back the wood off a little bit. Low demand there, so I think we can back him up. So we'll take one of the woods off. Coal, we know that it's doing pretty well. This guy here is the iron ore medium, 125. He's bang on actually, so we'll leave him for the moment. This guy I think has an oversupply here, so iron ore low demand, 125. We'll back one off there. So this is going to be Toccoa and then the wood. So let's go to fleet management, jump straight in, and we'll have a look here. So iron ore to Toccoa will drop down to 2, so we'll take car 6 off. And wood will drop this down to, let's take them down to 2 as well. So send these guys to garage 3, and I need to pick the garage now. So it's interesting. He does this. Where is he? Yep, send to garage. So those 3 should now be coming to garage. You can see the earnings of these guys and then the cost of them as well, but I don't know how that's going to be. You can see here, if we have a look there, the coal to Charleston North. He's earning us 9,000 per sortie, I believe. Let's see this. So we should get 9,000 roughly per sortie. But we'll have a look. I don't know why I keep opening that. These guys are 4,000. So that wasn't anywhere near. Because he's putting some coal in there. But yeah, that is interesting. We're not really... Also, I sent 3 cars to the garage, yet 2 cars are showing in, 3 are showing in there now. But what we will do is we'll sell these guys, and we'll sell them for 35,000, meaning we can make 2 more repayments. I've got 100,000 there, and I can pay my loan down immediately. So let's repay this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving us 3,000 pounds, but we now only owe 700,000 out of an 820,000 pound loan. So we still got the ability to borrow a little bit more on that one. So that's quite nice. Yeah, I think that is quite good. Okay, let's see. So that'll bring our running costs down a bit. Look, we'll bring our profits down from how much stock we're bringing in, because we are giving less wood to McCarth and less iron ore to Toccoa. But that's, I guess that's the ebb and flow of the game. I don't like that. Don't do that, please. Yeah, we don't want you going into this area here, so we use that and that. Get rid of that. We could start to improve little bits and pieces. One thing I wouldn't mind doing is, yeah, so he wanted to be a cut through there, didn't he? Okay, let's see. Could we do this? I mean, it's going to be expensive, but... how much would he need for a cut through, actually? If you go straight through there... Yeah, we might have to bring the cut through across a little bit though. Okay, so what about if we did this? What about if we went like this? And from here we want it to be there. It's going to be a bit of an angle here, this cut through. So if we did that... Is that enough to get a train track through? If we did that. So if you keep going straight up like this, and we did it all on the perfect angle. Okay, not enough money, but we could do it in big sections like that. Let's try that for a little bit and see if we can get this cut through going nicely. Yeah, let's borrow a little bit of money there. Okay, and oh, not you. Okay, let's see here. So, let's see if we can get this cut through nicely. I want it to be kind of bang on though, don't I? Yeah. It is going to be time consuming, this one, but we can, when we make a mistake, it's really just throwing money away really like that. But that's okay, that is good, that's how the game works. We need to fill one in actually, so we'll fill you in. Okay, so let's see, so we got that. If we did that, let's see if the track can go down there now. So if you went straight through like this, so then I don't think he needs to be as cut in as deep just to do this economically. Although I think we do want it done that deep, don't we? Because the train will go right against the edge there, and then we can cut through the other side anyway. 5,000. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. We could keep doing that, and just seeing if we can get around the township that way. Yeah, that's not too bad. I guess let's do that while they're making some money still. Let's go through here. Rightio. So yeah, there's not many people playing Voxel Tycoon at the moment on YouTube, I've noticed. There's only a few people playing that game, this game. And there are lots of people playing it, I believe, in Russian or German or one of the Eastern European languages. Excuse me. And yeah, I've noticed quite a few people doing that. And so, but yeah, in English we've got we've still got completely average gaming, so I think even stopped doing his. But we still have what's his name? The game saves. I can't remember the name of my my friend there who plays, but I'll think of that, and it'll come to me in just a moment. Actually, just gonna have a little sip of the gin and tonic. This one's pomegranate flavour. And that is going down a treat on a Saturday afternoon, a cold, wintry Saturday afternoon here in London. So I've noticed the money hasn't gone down quite a bit, so this is time consuming but not super expensive to cut down at that rate, and it is going to look kind of cool like that. I could tunnel through, but I don't mind the idea of the cut down, so it's not too bad. I might just need to do that off camera, I believe. So we might just check in on a bit of the fleet and have a look at a couple of things. Maybe we can make, actually with this money, maybe we'll make an improvement to, actually that looks like it doesn't need to do that bend either. You could just go straight across there. Let's see if we can just do that then. So you should be able to go straight across. And then straight across. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck. So let me try and do this instead. Oh, he doesn't like that, does he? Yeah. So if you did that, and then you did. Okay. What if you did? What if you went up a tiny bit more like this? Yeah, and then he comes straight up like that. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. So straight down there. Okay, now we just need to get rid of the other little bits and pieces. Let's use the delete button to go goodbye. And goodbye, and see ya. Yep, that's much nicer there, so I don't mind that. I even like the depot sitting out against the lake. I think that's kind of cool as well, so that's all quite nice. We can put some trees in there. We can cut in. Yeah, this is all pretty good actually. This bit here is a bit of an issue, but let's do that. Let's fix it now. This will be the last thing we fix, and then we'll leave this episode here. Okay, let me see. So you've got a bit of a cut through there. Then if you go like this, yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to go. Actually, let's leave that, and let's get rid, and get rid, and then. He's going to have to be just a little bit further, so we edge further and then we go straight onto there. So that's nice. And of course we'll cut those out as well because he is quite close to that. Yeah, that little bit there, it's not brilliant, but we can. I don't think we can build on water at the moment, so we'll have to see about that. There's the train now. He's going to pick up his coal, and we'll see how that goes. Let's just check in on the coal situation and make sure that Charleston's getting enough coal. He seems pretty happy here on orange. Let's have a look. So we pull that out. High demand, 288. He's getting 45 and 90 with 0 in storage. So really what you do is you run a second train there, but we don't have a dual track. Oh, that's interesting. Even the cut through for the dual track is going to be interesting. But that'll be completely fine. We'll certainly fix that up at some stage. Don't mind this turnaround. This one looks pretty good. Little kink in the track just there. Interesting little kink in the track just over here, isn't it? And we'll get some trees along here at some point. Everyone happy? Yes. You guys have, what's your demand situation now? Wood low demand, 140. Well, at least we're not getting them 200 of wood as for a demand of 115. So you're doing pretty good. Just 2 trucks supplying that area there at McCarth. And if we look at the coal iron ore situation, you're pretty good. Medium 120, 120, beautiful. And you're 95 out of 100, slightly undersupplied, the cost going up at 200 pounds at the moment, but heading upwards, and a medium demand, so that's great. I think you're level 2 moving to 3, I'm happy with that. You're doing really, really nice, and that's pretty good. And then we've just got this guy here, which is a bit more iron ore. You're sitting at 130, slightly over there, but I don't think I want to cut a truck off to you. I think I want to keep that going, because it is bringing good money in actually, so that's pretty good. The cut through is going to be interesting if we have a look there. We've done this little bit. We want to cut through against the mountain. This part here I think we're going to struggle with. The cut through is going to have to go around a little bit, and then we'll be able to put it all the way into there. We could tunnel this. We could tunnel it, but I think the cut through is a nicer way of doing it, because I think it's... Yeah, I like that. I like seeing the train in this kind of canyon at ground level. I think it's really cool. I think the look at that, it just looks lovely. Very, very nice looking game. I've been a big fan of this game, Voxel Tycoon, since it's first come out. I'm really, really impressed with this. And so I hope you enjoyed my first series was a load of old toss, but my second series was bang on. I like that. We had lots of fun. But this around this lovely lake here, I think this is going to be a nice one. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. Don't forget to leave a comment on this episode and a like and a subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.